still owe money on those train fines I got when I was in Perth.
I heard all of this before.
So, they won't give me a license because of the fines. Anyway, I can drive, you know that.
You haven't got a license. Do you want me to tell Officer Mudge on you? Do you know the road rules? Have you heard of the road rules? Do you know your do's and don'ts? You got no idea, do you, my nephew?
I don't know, Auntie. It's all too hard. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I'm just a loser.
Don't let me ever hear you say that again in this house. Nobody in my family is a loser. You talk that nonsense again, you're going to get this and a headlock. I don't know. What am I going to do with you, my boy?
Can't get a proper job without a driver's license.
That's true. But I've got a plan for you.
What plan, Mary?
The truth of the matter is that young people like you get all overwhelmed by the details. And then you give up. You turn a dunghill into a mountain.
Molehill.
Eh?
Make a mountain out of a molehill.
What, we got moles in this country or what? I know we got plenty of dung. Anyway, this is the plan, okay? You're going to do this one step at a time. That's the way you're going to get your license. That's the way you're going to climb that dunghill. One step at a time. Okay? Now, the first thing is we have to find out about your fines.
How do we do that?
Shh. Just for a second. I got one more thing to tell you.
What?
I'll be watching you. Yeah, I'll be watching you. Ah, my baby. Every breath you take, every move you make, everything you do, everywhere we'll see. I'll be watching you. I'll be watching you.
Fines Enforcement Registry. They'll tell you what you owe. You call them up or contact the court. There's the number there.
Can you call them?
All right. I'll need your full name, age, and address. And while we're on the subject, if you want to get your learner's permit, I'll need documents to prove your name, age, and address. Have you got those?
I got a Medicaid card and a Centrelink card.
That's not good enough. Have you got a birth certificate?
No. How do I get one of those?
You contact the Registry for Death, Birth, and Marriages, fill out an application form, and pay $44.
What are y'all? I can't pay that? And the fines? That's not fair.
It doesn't matter if it's fair or not. It's the law.
Wow, you scare me, Officer Maja.
Anyway, I'm sure your Auntie Mary will help you with that.
You know Mary?
Everybody knows Mary G. Oh, you should have seen Mary when she was young. Green eyes and all that. She was really hot.
Yeah, well, she's going a bit off the boil these days. I'm out of here.
Eddie, this explains the 6 steps of getting your driver's license. All you have to do is take one step at a time.
Sound like the record's broken.
Every breath you take, every move you make, everything you do, everywhere you go, I'll be watching you. Yes, I'll be caring for you. I'll be watching you. Number 1, yes, that's okay, we've done that one. Number 2, get your ID. Yeah. Number 3, get your learner's permit. You will need your personal ID. Birth certificate. SIRTIFCATE certificate. Number 4, learn to drive. What's wrong with me? Hey, Eddie, park that Ford Falcon right now. Stop by at my house tonight, and don't be bloody late.
God, Mary, you tell him, give her.
Whoa. So she's the boss, eh?
Yeah, mate. She's the boss.
Learner's permit. That's the next thing. You got your ID yet?
Yeah, I applied for it, and I can get my learners, and I got my drive safe booklet. But bottom line is, if I don't pay my fines, I can't get my license.
Well, show me those fines then.
See, I rang up Fines Enforcement Registry. This is the reference number, and this is the fine. $214.
I can pay for that on the internet anyway.
I never asked you for money. I'm not a bludger.
I didn't say you was a bludger. Eddie, I'm the queen of the Kimberley. I'm the queen of love. I'm not the queen of money. Now listen to me. I see a lot of countrymen getting in trouble. And maybe they get some fines. They lose their license. Maybe they start hanging out with the wrong crowd and they go to jail. But you know what they're really doing?
What?
They're spiraling down and down and down until they hit rock bottom. That's when they start talking about being a loser and all that rubbish. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true, Auntie Mary.
Now let's get on with it. Remember, one thing at a time. Learner's permit is the next thing. You with me?
Don't know, but I think so.
Hey!
What?
You with me?
Yes, Auntie Mary. You're the boss.
First thing is, you got to get that learner's permit.
Eddie, have you got your ID? Your proper ID?
I kiss him and he kisses me. I'm so happy sitting here by the sea. He smiles. I love my tea.
Eddie, these are your learner's plates. You'll attach one to the front of your vehicle and one to the rear.
You coming? Let's all go fishing. Hey! All right. Now the next thing, you got to learn to drive proper way. Not by yourself, but with an experienced driver. Like me. You got to put them L plates on the car too. Hey. Put your seatbelt on, please. First rule. And make sure you look for the blind spots. Look in the mirrors everywhere. Watch out the 40-kilometer zone. Keep your eye on that. You gotta know what you're doing. That's good. See? I'll teach you how to drive really good. And put your wing in. 2 hands on the steering wheel. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Beautiful. God, I mean, you can't drive like that. Too dangerous. What if you get a puncture, you know? You lose control of the car. If you got the 2 hands, you can control it, see? That's why God give you 2 hands, to steer the wheel. It's about your safety, the passenger's safety, and the public safety. That's good, my boy. Now the car going by, yeah, now stop. Yeah. That's a stop sign. Oh, God. What was that?
Stop sign?
But you didn't stop.
Yeah, I did, but there was no car anyway.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all you almost stopped. Almost stopped is not good enough. Do you want to fail your driving test through recklessness? You buffhead? That's better.
Too easy.
Hey, young fella, that's the wrong attitude. You're not bulletproof, you know? Remember what I told you?
What?
I'll be watching you.
Oh, don't start that again.
I'll be watching you, all right? Now, the next thing, you got to sit the driving test. That is the big one.
turn left at this intersection. I want you to keep going forward down this road. I want you to turn right at this T-junction. I want you to turn left at the next intersection. This is a good little unit. You need a good car to learn to drive. How long Mary had it?
About a year.
Oh, you should have seen Mary when she was young.
Yeah, hot. I know.
Concentrate, Eddie. Let's get on with it, eh? Eddie. Congratulations, Eddie. You did well at your practical test. You checked your blind spots, you didn't speed, you stopped at the stop signs, you signal when you turn, and you always give way to your right.
What too deadly.
This is your logbook. Read the instructions and fill it in properly. You are not allowed to drive on your own. You must have someone with you who is an experienced driver. It's the law. Some of you young fellas mess up at this stage. They end up drink driving and speeding with their mates. This is a small town, Eddie, and if you break the road rules, I'll come down on you like a ton of bricks. Remember, driving is a serious responsibility. Are you with me?
Yes, Officer Maja. I understand.
Now remember, Eddie, one thing at a time. The next thing is driving and doing your logbook. Hey, slow down now, you buffet. You got 6 months before you do the hazard perception test. That thing they call the computer test is to see if you know about road safety and the rules of the road. Then the next step, you get your license. They call it your provisional driver's license.
Eddie, none of that. With these plates, you're not allowed to drive after midnight or before 5 a.m. unless you're working. In 6 months, you'll get your green plates. You're pretty much on your own from here on in. You see what you can achieve when you take one step at a time, just like your Auntie Mary says. Congratulations.
That's true. Thanks.
It's nice to tell a story with a happy ending. Remember that driving is a serious responsibility. And Eddie, he's going to get a car now. He's even got a girlfriend. She bosses him around all the time. Just like I boss all my mans around. But remember, what Eddie did, you can do too. Just one thing at a time. Once you've got your license, you can work and travel anywhere. May as well say, your license is your life. I'll be watching you. I'll be watching you. Yes, I'll be watching you. I'll be watching you. I'll be watching you. What are y'all?